Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions and my name's Craig, and I thought I would play an Oklahoma artist here. She's pretty well unknown outside the state, but she's really good. This is Carter Sampson, and she's up at the Woody Guthrie Theater, and she's playing the song Rattlesnake's Kate, and I haven't listened to it, but I just listened to a little snippet, and she does some big long rap in the beginning, so I don't know what this is, but let's go ahead and listen to Carter Sampson.
This one, if you've seen me play before, you probably heard this story, but to be frank, it's my favorite story of all time, so I'm gonna keep telling it. This is a true story about a woman named Catherine Slaughterback. She lived in Colorado in like the early 1900s. She was quite the lady. She had this whole farm and did all this hunting and fishing and stuff on her own. And she was married and divorced 6 times. And I don't really know much about the husbands, honestly. Like, it hasn't come up in much of the research aside from they were there and then they weren't there. And so I'm sure that she already had quite the reputation with the 6 ex-husbands. But she became famous for being out on her horse one day with her 3-year-old son on the back, and she came across a mess of rattlesnakes. She wasted 3 bullets on these snakes, and all that really did was bring out more snakes and more snakes. And for 2 hours, this woman fought snakes while her very patient son sat on the back of the horse. I have questions about that, but that's another deal. So they went back later on, and she eventually had to stop using the gun because she ran out of bullets. I've read 2 stories. I think they're both true. One of them was that she had a knife on her. Like, if you're that kind of lady, you have a knife on you. And then the other one was that she pulled down a no hunting sign, which is hilarious and ironic. And I think she had both and was just going at them. And went back with a neighbor, and they picked up over 100 snakes that she killed by herself. And if that weren't cool enough, she took them home and taxidermied them and made the most stylish flapper-esque dress with shoes to match and a necklace out of all the rattles, and just elevated her reputation to the stratosphere. So this is her story. She became known as Rattlesnake Kate, and I got to go to her grave. It says Rattlesnake Kate up on her request. Jared also played he played dobro on the recording of this song too. I was born where the sugar beets grow, up in a mountain down a dirt road. I married 6 times and none of them took. Never praised the Lord, I never read the good book. Well, I lived in the coop while I built the farm. Got knocked up, I had to raise a boy. On my own, I'll do all the heavy lifting on my own. On my own, I'll do all the heavy lifting on my own. Up I'm a pony out to the pond. Got a 22 Remington and my son. Surrounded by snakes through the rattling kind. Said he won't else would have lost their mind. Ran out of bullets, so I grabbed my knife. I had to sling my blade to save my life. blisters on my feet. Fighting those snakes in the summer heat. Got back home, hung them on the line, and left them there in the sun to dry. Well, before you know it, I'll be out on the town. Yeah, the best dressed woman in a snakeskin gown. Killed 140 without a scratch. Don't you know I made shoes to match? I raise goats to cover up the smell of the air coming off of that moonshine still. Go out looking for ducks hunters left behind. Your food on the table, peace of mind. Sell the venom to science and battles for $1. Just to make it ends meet as a single mother. Now I've done what I did so I could survive. Raise my kid and live my life. Now I'm famous, they'll know my name. Saying, hey there, Katie, how'd you kill them snakes? On my own, I do all the heavy lifting on my own. On my own, I do all the heavy lifting on my own.
Well, that was good. I like that. I hadn't heard that song before. I've heard, a fair amount of her stuff, but I've never heard that song. I've got other stuff up here by her, and if you enjoyed that, go ahead and check it out. Like I say, that's definitely obscure for most of the country. So yeah, she's good. She's a great storyteller, and just kind of the epitome of a good oaky red dirt musician. So anyway, I hope you liked that dobro. It was so cool. Anyway, I will be back, and hit like, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see you then. Bye bye.